Here's your latest headlines with Sierra Tufts from the Wayne.com studio.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. Here are your late afternoon headlines for Friday, July 19th. A judge accepted a man's plea deal who shot someone at Glenbrook Square Mall last summer. A judge accepted 28-year-old Gregory Normal's guilty plea of felony battery and criminal recklessness. Each count had a 4-year prison sentence attached to it. However, the sentence was reduced and will run concurrent, meaning Normal will only serve 2 years in prison. He'll have 2 years of probation once released, and he is banned from the mall. Court documents say the shooting happened in July of 2023 because of an argument over a woman. The Fort Wayne Police Department says a man suffered life-threatening injuries, from a shooting at Travelers Inn on East Washington Boulevard last night. Police responded to the business around 9:30 in the 4600 block of East Washington Boulevard. Police say a woman called saying her husband had been shot. Police spoke to the victim, who says there had been an altercation between him and 2 other men, but he didn't know who shot him. Medics transported the victim to a hospital in fair condition, but he was later downgraded to life-threatening condition. The shooting remains under investigation. A global technology outage may be affecting you today. The outage is affecting companies around the world, including flights, banks, restaurants, and even at the gas pump. A Microsoft outage is to blame, not a cyber attack. At Fort Wayne International Airport, they're saying they're being minorly impacted. We're taking a live look right now at those flights. Starting at about 4 o'clock, we do have some delayed flights right now. A canceled Delta flight. Allegiant is delayed. Their website is still down, and so far things looking on time beyond that, but there is a delay already later tonight with Delta. Looking at departing flights, we can go scroll back down. We are seeing everything on time out of the airport, so if you're traveling out of Fort Wayne International Airport, it seems like you're going to be okay there, except for this American Airlines flight to Chicago that was supposed to leave at 12:30. It is now leaving at 5:30. Everything else looking okay, so if you're coming into the airport, that's where you're going to experience those troubles. We did reach out to Lutheran Health Network, and they say they have not been affected. We're still waiting to hear from Parkview. We do have some other information about that cyber outage right now on Wayne.com, and we'll continue to cover it throughout the evening. Also, later today on Wayne.com, you can learn about why gas prices have jumped in the area, plus Three Rivers Festival just today and tomorrow until that festival wraps up. We'll go over all the events coming up, and we'll be talking about those fireworks coming up in our 5, 6, and 11 newscast, as well as First News tomorrow. And let's take a look at those weather headlines. Comfortable today, sunny conditions continue, and we are warming up for the weekend. Giving you a look at Storm Tracker, things looking very quiet for now. If we zoom in closer, only a little bit of cloud cover popping up throughout the area that's being picked up by Storm Tracker. We'll get a better look at that in just a second. Giving you a look at your hourly planner, temperatures rising to the mid-70s. I shouldn't say rising, dropping to the mid-70s later on today. We're going to be getting up to the upper 70s as we get around dinner time. Then we'll start to see those temperatures fall. Overnight lows in the 60s. Giving you a look at Parkview Field right now, you can see that cloud cover that I was talking about. Not a whole lot, just a little speckled cloud out and about Parkview Field right now. Getting ready for Tin Caps. They're back in town this weekend. They'll be playing in Parkview Field today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Of course, that game on Saturday is ahead of those Three Rivers fireworks. Ahead of that, they will be playing, having a great time. Looks like a good weekend for some baseball as well. Giving you a look at that exclusive 10-day forecast. Again, tomorrow, even sunnier than what we're seeing today and warmer, lower 80s. We see lower 80s again on Sunday. Not as much sunshine. As we start the work week next week, we have a string of lower 80s and chances to see showers and storms pretty much every day until Thursday. Once we get towards next weekend, though, we see those chances diminish, and we see temperatures also rise next weekend to the mid-80s. So right now, good couple of days, great weekend ahead for us, but then we see those returns of showers and storms Monday through Thursday. We'll see you back here Monday morning at 8:30. We'll also see you at First at 5, News at 6, Nightcast at 11. In the meantime, have a great weekend.